switching migraine from stress, because everybody keeps telling me how I'm okay to go back to work, and my work didn't cause me to be in pain every day, but yet they did, and oh, it's degenerative, so that must mean you had it since you were a child. No, that's not what that means. But, if you decide to put that down, that's what that means, then you don't have to pay, so that's all you care about. I am so over the people in the group societal entity version. It just, the level of greed. I think, going back to my Catholic school days, there is truly no sin that is more represented in this era than absolute, utter greed. Just don't pay anybody a dime. It doesn't matter, Make sure, screw them over for every penny you can get. Just such greed. Such utter greed. I just don't understand it. And you just leave people in pain, and then they ask the question, well, how come there's such an opioid addiction in this country? How come there's so many people on drugs? Well, they're in pain, and you ain't going to help them. Nell and I ain't going to help them, and Medicaid ain't going to help them, and nobody's going to help them. So what are you supposed to do? Just sit and be in pain? No, you take medications, and the medications stop working. So what do? You take heavier medications until eventually those stop working. So you got to go to something strong. And then, well, those are addictive. So what are you going to do if you have to work? And then you're spending so much money on the drugs that you can't work anyway, so there you are. And then people look at you and they say, oh, what a waster, what a loser. Man, they're just a drug addict. But, and I'm not saying that's all drug addicts, but it's an easy line. We have moved to so little from feudal times, where workers were just there to just build the friggin' monuments and for the kings and the knights, and now they're not called kings and knights, but I guarantee you, somebody like Elon Musk or Donald Trump, or even people making $100,000, $200,000 a year, they ain't sitting there in pain every day. No, they're making sure they get every benefit they can. They're getting golden parachutes. But what can I say? Not much more to be said, so I guess I'll sign off.